Hello everybody. I am all smiles today. You know, I get excited when I read messages and receive messages from the universe that I got correctly. I get excited. And because of that, it brings me to today's video. I am doing well today. Of course, got my lip gloss and everything. Get myself together. Anywho, let's get to what this is about. I seriously need to fill in. I know. I'm working on myself. Everything is on hold right now. Getting my life together completely. Almost there. No. All jokes aside, even though it's going to be a lot of jokes during this video because that's the mood I am in. Today's video is knowing your lesson. And of course, the last year was learning the lesson. This year is applying it. And because I am applying it, I've learned a very valuable lesson. One, let me start by saying, in my last video, I explained the dream I had, how it was weird and crazy, and how I switched over and crossed ties, and how people in the video changed into different people. Yeah, crazy, right? I also said there was a lesson in that video. Now, originally, I knew one of the messages was to leave the past in the past. Which is what puts me into this gracious mood. Why? Because, just wash my hair. I get contacted from the past for the last week, okay? I've been saying I learned the lessons of 2020. This year's time to apply it. Now, I explained some of the ties in my video of my best friends. In this video, I'm going to say this. I don't get tired of making videos about these people, but I feel like I have to talk about them too many times because they present themselves into my presence. And I know people would say, why do you indulge or put yourself in a position to even answer these people? But it be something deep inside me that lets me know something ain't right with them. And when they contact me, the healing in me has to see what's going on. Now I learned not to give no advice, no opinions. I don't have anything to say. I can only listen to your story. But because of that, I learned my own lessons. When I say people are not my friend because they genuinely want to be my friend, they're only my friend because they could benefit from me. They could get something out of me. I know what that something is. And yeah. So, me knowing that people benefit from my presence, it brings me to this. I get contacted from my old guy best friend 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, a part of me said, yeah, don't answer. This some bullshit. He contacted you about the game. Now he contacted you about something else. But this time it was serious. He had some things going on in his world that I do not choose to disclaim. That's his personal business. But what he had going on in his world lets me know the only reason why he contacted me is because he's at an era in his life of need. We've been going throughout all last year. We had an off and on relationship. I haven't really talked to him. He haven't really reached out to me until he needs something. Me knowing that and seeing that coming, yeah, in his time of need, I can't do anything for you. I can listen to you, try to listen into this conversation to see why you called me, which ultimately led to him talking about his recent activity. Which is funny, after I talked to someone else about what's going on, I get the call from him. But anyway, he contacted me because he was in need. Now, my question that I should have asked, but I didn't because I know the answer to it is, out of all people, why did you contact me? But I'm not one to speak of those things with somebody going through their testimony, I'll call it, because at some point in his life it will be a testimony of his. But when they're going through their testimony, I don't feel the need to be malicious. I would like to hear why they did it, but I can pretty much know why they did it, because they need something. Might need encouraging words, might need advice, might need me to help them with something. Now, what I will not do, which what they don't know, is I will not lend nothing as far as words. I can only be an ear, only because I know and I've been used to these people, and I've recognized their actions and their movements towards me. So now I know how to deal with you when you're coming my way. Like I said, I should cut off all ties, which I'm slowly doing. But I get an understanding, and I hate that I have this, because I feel like it's a gift. I hate that I can read people. I hate that I see them coming, and I see the things that I see, because me trying to explain to someone, they try to play me like crazy, but I'm not. And I know it'd be hard to understand exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm not giving details of what he have going on in his world, but understand this. When I had that dream of him just popping up, because I was where I was and things that was going on in the dream, which is in the last video, that was the reason he came up, because God was letting me know that in order for me to learn my lesson, I have to be tested on that lesson. And he sent him in his trials to see if I was that same person. This is why I'm excited. I get to pat myself on the back. Yes, I know I got a little loud, but like I said, when I go through my accomplishments and I understand my growth, these are achievements to me. They may be small to others, but these are big achievements to me, because I no longer get to let nobody else use me at their own advantage. I no longer get to be their stepping stool, or be what they want me to be, or be their friend that they can use up until they're just done and back on their feet. I no longer can be their friend. I can only be the friend they were to me, a listening ear. When I spilled out all my problems and I let them know what I had going on and they had nothing to offer me, that is all I can do. I cannot give any money I don't have. I cannot give you any material I don't have. I cannot take this time out of my day to go over there to you to help you with what you have going on, because I don't have that time in my schedule. The same way it was when it was me. Not to be malicious. Like I said, I'm not doing this to be malicious. I'm not doing this to be spiteful. I'm not doing it to say, aha. I am simply returning the energy that they gave me. I am being the friend that they were to me. I am no longer allowing myself to be used or misappreciated or put to the side for their personal beings. I wish him much blessings in his world. I hope that everything works out for him, and I really mean that from the deep depths of my heart. I even prayed for him, just to let you know that I am not doing this to be malicious. I am protecting myself from what I used to be. I am showing myself that I've learned that lesson, that you cannot no longer come in my world, tell me your problems, and I come to fix it. I am not Bob the Builder. I am not the fixing man on Wreck-It Ralph. I am Jasmine. If you could call me anything else, freely use Faye. Whatever you decide to call me, make sure it comes correct. I am only appreciating positivity in my new world. Because this is not a sudden change, I've been this way since October, but because no one talked to me, they did not know this. Now it's time to apply that energy. When I said I was going to feed them the energy, this is what I was talking about. Now, funny parts is, I went through what I went through with this man because of the people he decided to deal with. Every decision he made was around those people he decided to deal with. He let me know the recent things in his world, which ultimately stems from the people he deal with. The reason he lost me is because of the people he deal with and his decisions and him choosing or put forth who he wanted to deal with. I feel like Since you put these people on the pedestal, since you feel so highly of these people, since they are the #1 people in your world, stand on it. Stand on it. Step up there on that pedestal you got them on and see how high and mighty you will be. Now, if these are the right people in your world, you are supposed to prosper. You are supposed to be better than you ever was. This year should be better than last year. The next year should be better than this year. Because you are right where you need to be. Now, the part no one wants to talk about. If you are not where you need to be, and you don't have the right guidance or the right spirits around you, and everything is falling apart, that lets you know to let go of those people you think so highly of. But sometimes, and I'm not smiling because it's malicious, I'm smiling because of my own achievements. Sometimes in this era, we are stuck in passes where you must learn that lesson because you put that hurt upon someone else. So yes, learn from this. Now, he's hiding his girlfriend from me, which I don't really care. That's not my place. I don't want him. I'm trying to figure out why he's holding on to me. He got who he wanted. It's not only him, but his call last night lets me know that people are so used to calling Jazz to fix them or give them what they need that it comes second nature to them. Because not only did he do it, I had another person do it. They're going through their trials and their tribulations. They're going through the things that they have going on, and they called me for encouraging words, which I am more than welcome to give. I did not steer this person away. I did not tell this person to call somebody else. I gave them what they called me for. Positivity and encouraging words. I can be that person. I'm just not going to let you use me. With me knowing my experiences through 2020, let me say this. I've learned that love is a very funny thing. I learned that that is ultimately my biggest weakness. Loving people. Rather it's sexual or regular. I love helping people. Because people know that. I get people to prey upon me, which is why now I am tough as nails. Sometimes I do use sabotage to get rid of the people in my world, but I ultimately feel like if you are meant to be in my world, no matter what craziness I got going on, you are going to reassure me that you are not going anywhere. I know it's sad to say, but I've never had nobody outside of family choose me. I was never that valuable to a person where they just felt like they cannot lose me. I know that's something within myself I have to work on. Why is that way? Don't know. That sends people into depression. I care not to know why I'm not that valuable to people. But I do know from experiences of my friends and my living that no one has ever chose me. With me knowing that, I will never make them choose me. But I will always make them stand on the choices that they chose. Because it was not me. So, me knowing that whoever it was in my world that I thought highly of that chose someone else over me, everybody is standing on that. Because it's not just one person, it's everybody I decided to be friends with. It was always somebody that was more valuable to them than I was to them. So, like I've been saying in all the videos, and I'm going to keep saying for the rest of the year, 2020 was about clear vision. It was about getting the message and seeing it clearly. 2021 is about applying it. This is my year for self-love. Call it selfish if you want to. Don't really care. I will love myself more. Because I love myself more, I will not give that part of myself anymore. Now, I will look for love. I will find love. I will date a little to get a feel of it. I will not take that serious because that's all it is, dating. I don't want my feelings to get involved, but I will give a person a chance. With that being said, because I am having such a good day and I gotta go play in my hair and do other things, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you are able to prosper in your world. Do not be that person that they only call because they know that they can use. Be that person that stand on them and make them get their shit together. With that being said, talk to you guys later.